Hey y'all, yes I moved, but no, that's not what we're gonna talk about today. We're gonna talk about the old house, and then maybe another time we'll talk about the new house. Hello my loves, Kellie here, and welcome to another slice of my world. So as you can see, my surroundings are a bit different than they have been in years past, but I will share this house with you guys in the future. But today I wanted to talk to you guys about the house that I just moved out of, and I will put a link above and below so you can see what that house looked like when I moved into it. I made a lot of changes in that house. The landlord was amazing and allowed me to do a lot of things to really make the home kind of like my home. So I wanted to tell you guys, first of all, I got a lot of people that when I share that I moved on social, they're like, you moved out of the house that you loved? It wasn't my house. So sometimes things happen, things change, and you gotta move on. And that was the situation here. So the timing happened to be perfect, that the owner was deciding to sell the property at the same time that the property was no longer suitable for me and the wheelchair. So I do want to share with you guys that the house is listed for sale. So if you all want to invest in Merida, it is open. But I also wanted to share with you guys the things that I did inside the house in case you want to buy the house. And also I want to talk a little bit about the owners of the home. Ooh, y'all winded. So first of all, I was allowed to pretty much do what I wanted to do. With permission. So as you come into the home, it has a state-of-the-art camera system. Some of you all may recall that I had a lady that came to work for me that tried to sue me, and she wouldn't give me back my keys. And that bothered me a lot. So I had a camera system installed that had a card entry. Excuse me. So anyone that worked for me in the home after that situation, they had a card they would swipe. It would come up on my panel on the wall, the phone, and it would log into the computer who had entered the home. Now, if somebody wanted to get out of pocket, all I had to do was log on to the computer, shut the card down. And then I didn't have to worry about changing any locks, get any keys back, or anything like that. So that's one of the first things that you encounter as you come into the home. The next thing, some of you guys, I don't know if I shared this or not, I was having some power issues. And so after that got resolved, what I did was actually, before it got resolved, I put a whole house surge protector so that if the disco lights went, all of your stuff was protected, refrigerators, electronics, all that kind of stuff. So that's the next big thing in the house. The house came with what they call a Boomba, and the Boomba helped with the water pressure. Well, while I was there, the Boomba went out, and so probably, I'm gonna say 4 months ago, put in a brand new Boomba, and didn't bother to tell the owner that. Normally, that's something the owner would take care of, but you know, sometimes it's just easier to just solve a problem. And so that's what I did. Added a new Boomba, so the water pressure in the house is really good because it's got a brand new Boomba. Hey. Also, I don't know if you guys are familiar, but here in Mexico, for whatever reason, they never seem to have enough outlets unless the house is more modern. So I put in 6 electrical outlets. Then I put in the pergola, which you guys got to see that in different videos that I did. And on the backside, there was a little casita, a little house. It's got custom mosquito coverings over the windows. And when I first got there, the yard was being overtaken by camotes, which is basically potatoes. And I dug all that out, put in brand new sod, put in a big pretty palm tree, so the backyard is really pretty. So those are upgrades that the owner allowed me to do, and I was able to, again, make the home my own. Unfortunately for me, I need this wheelchair. And so there were areas of the home that were not accessible easily because of the wheelchair. So yes, I love the house. Obviously, I poured a lot into it, and it was just time to move on, y'all. As far as the owners are concerned, amazing people. I've been here 4 years, and I've had some decent landlords. I can't really complain and say that I've had bad landlords, but I did have one landlord. He wouldn't make not nary a repair, and he would show up on time for the rent. And so I said to him one time, "You show up on time for the rent, but not for the repairs." Y'all, he started coming late for the rent. I couldn't believe it, but in the end, I got at least half my security deposit back, so I can't complain. But these owners took great care of the house. At one point, the roof in the casita started to leak. Like I told the owner on Friday night, let's say, Saturday morning he had 3 estimates and was already working on a way to make that, get that fixed and all that. And that is not very common here either. So I just wanted to share that. And then I moved out, obviously, and the goal for me was to keep the house a little bit longer so I could make minor repairs, clean up, the whole 9 yards. The realtor and the owner were like, "Girl, this house is perfect. You good to go." So already, I've not even been gone from the house a whole week. I already have all of my deposits back. So dealing with this couple, if you decide you're gonna buy their house, you will be dealing with someone who deals fairly, as far as I'm concerned, that has integrity, and that really does care about this house, because again, things that we needed to have repaired by the owner, it was a no problem. Let me get the estimate for this work, and it was done. So anyway, I will share with you guys this house on a different day, but I just wanted to share one last time that house. And yes, I did love it, y'all, but again, it doesn't belong to me. And things changed. When I first moved into the home, I was having some trouble walking, I ain't gonna lie. But I was not wheelchair bound. So yeah, if you are in Merida and you wanna make an investment, go check it out. All right, guys, I'm gonna get my butt off here. If you have not hit the subscribe button yet, I'm over here laboring to talk to you. Hit the subscribe button. No guilt trips, no guilt trips. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Ciao.